Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, Monday through Thursday. Now, I am going to, when we get to the main readings, which this is not, this is just the introduction. When we get to the main readings, I am going to use my Radley Valentine decks, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and my Guardian Angel cards. I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this introduction, and I will put the timestamp so that you can just bypass this. I hope you watch it at least one time, but this will be on all of the readings, the same introduction. Like I said, you can bypass it. I will be reading with my Waite Rider Tarot cards, and I will try to just pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? It's a good thing for you to know your natal chart, and that way you can see, you can do cross readings or cross watching with your, your rising, ascending, moon, Jupiter. Jupiter is making some major changes on the 10th, and I've been talking about it. It is going into Aries season. This is where you're going to put your dreams and everything you've been wanting to work for, actually putting it out there. It will be there, I think, until like October-ish. Yeah, give or take. So this is, it's been in Pisces. Pisces has been dreamy. It's been making plans. Once it goes into Aries, it's really time for you to, just to put into motion those things that you've been thinking about, those things that you've been wanting to do. Now, we also have on the 10th, Mercury, which is in Gemini right now, going retrograde. Now, retrograde for Mercury, it usually goes retrograde 3 times a year. This time, it will go retrograde 4 times. I think that 4th one is December 30th or 31st, so it's like right at the change. Mercury, though, is a very fast energy, very fast movement. It's a lot has a lot to do with communication, your verbal, your speech. It has to do with electronics. Now, you can have problems with electronics when Mercury's not retrograde, but if you do need to buy something during retrograde, Mercury retrograde, make sure you get the warranty, okay? Or get the other protection that they put on it. A lot of people say to wait. I know that I'm always getting electrical shocks at the time when Mercury goes retrograde. Mercury retrograde again, remember Gemini air sign, so you could be hearing a lot of news. And again, Gemini can be very blunt and this is what you need to know. So, you could be hearing more news. People come back into your life. I look at this as a time when the universe tries to clear up and clean up a lot of the messes that we maybe have done in the natural. So it's the supernatural trying to clean out things or clean up things in the natural. Things that maybe, we were nudged to go right and we went left instead. So it's not always an easy time. It really does expand you and it does pull at you. But I have always been blessed in Mercury retrograde. Not necessarily felt it at the time, but when I can look back, it's like, I see the plan. I see it. Okay, so we have both of those things happening on the 10th. Now, I've been reading I follow people, and, I've been reading that some people were saying in the last day or two that the energies have been very still. And then I'm like, really? With that Uranus thing that just happened and all of that, I don't think so. And then I come to people that I really do follow a lot, and it's basically, nope, energies are still quite high. There's a lot of electromagnetic storms still happening. We do have that planet alignment. It's not as, tightened up as it will be on the 24th of June, but the planets are still working with each other. They're still talking. Okay, so our first one we have is a major arcana. Anything that is reversed has stronger message to me, so we're going to turn that over. So now and remember to watch the numbers. Numbers have meanings. So we have a 12. 12 is a 10 plus 2. 10 is transition, things moving forward. 2 is choices. It is crossroads. Now, the 0 of the 10, God, source energy, 1, new beginnings. You can add it all together. It becomes a 3. 3 is a very magical, very mystical number. The power of 3. You say something, do something 3 times. Very strong energy with that. Also celebration and creativity. Now, the Hanged Man in itself, the basic is just look at things differently. You don't have to, you don't have to do the same old, same old. But part of the Hanged Man is also submitting to whatever is going on in that supernatural realm, and just knowing that higher power will be, whatever all this is. It may not necessarily feel comfortable, but it's basically getting us ready for some bigger changes. Okay, so the Hanged Man is you look at things differently, yes, but be at peace as you do this. Be at peace as you wait. Be at peace as things start to transition. Okay? So let's go on. Well, let's cut the cards now and see what we have. I do have to thank people. I've been getting donations to my channel. I really want to thank you that do that. Some have gone through that super chat stuff, and I really don't know really what to do with that, but I thank you. I think, because I see that, and I thank you. Thank you. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. So there is something going on this week that we have to kind of let happen. We have to kind of see beyond what's going on with what, I kind of feel like with this Hanged Man, it's kind of like things aren't exactly as they appear. They are not as they appear. And we have to have some peace at this. We have to have some trust. We have to look beyond and look beneath the surface. So that could mean that there's going to be some wild stuff happening. But again, we have to be at peace. And again, things aren't the way they appear. Okay, let's see what this one has. The High Priestess, again, reversed. We have that 2. We have the 2, again, decisions, crossroads, choices. Now, the High Priestess, the thing about the Major Arcana is our journey through, it's the Fool's journey, which is our journey through the universal energies. The High Priestess is really coming to terms that there are a lot of things that we just don't know. The High Priestess is an oracle energy. It is reaching up, meditation, asking, hey, can you help me? Is there anything I really need to know? What am I supposed to be doing? I'm kind of at this crossroad. And, and just having that channeling energy that, with higher power or whoever that is for you. Could be your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors even. So, to me, it's my higher power. So if I say that, just know it's to whoever that is for you. So it's asking, what am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to know anything? Now, the High Priestess will only give you what you need to know for that time. I once asked, higher power, you give me this precognition, you give me this, why don't I know more or a little bit more definition to this? And basically the message came that said, if I gave you more, in which I've been getting more, but if I gave it all to you now, you wouldn't get out of bed. You wouldn't be able to cope. So the High Priestess is here to say, you'll get what you need as you need it. And so between these two, there is a lot of trust energy, but it's also a lot of trust in the supernatural energy here. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, well, I love this one. This is a 10. Again, that 10 energy. Transition, 1, new beginning, 0, God source energy. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles is our earth energy. It is our Taurus. We are definitely in Taurus. We have Virgo, also Capricorn. Remember, Pluto is in Capricorn. Pluto, destruction, death, but then comes to a point where there is transformation. So there is something with that Pluto coming on. We've been through a lot of the destruction, a lot of the death. So now let's go into that transformation time. Let's go into that rebirth time also. But that's not necessarily what this is all about. The 10, the 10 of Pentacles is happy home, happy life, that even if we don't understand it, our needs are met. But also, too, sometimes it is okay to ask for something beyond just our needs. Sometimes we need to have a little bit of a sign. Sometimes we need to have a little bit of a comfort. So there is a little bit of our wants being met with the 10 of Pentacles also. Okay? I mean, it's really, you have child, man, woman, elderly, you have the animals, and things are all in a good spot, in a good place. So there's a lot of things that we may not understand this week. We may not, we're just going to have to come to a kind of a type of acceptance. We have to accept what spiritually we're being given, what intuitively we're being given. That Hanged Man, though, is really telling me, there's more going on. There's more going on than meets the physical eye. There is more going on in the spiritual realm, okay? But this is the physical realm, and this says everything will be okay for us, which a lot of times we need to know that. I mean, I need to know that. So let's see what we have. And these are our universal energies right here. So let's see what we have with the John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. And let's ask Higher Power for the week of May 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. What do we have here? Just feel like I need to shuffle a little more. Okay, that's a good one. I like to cut. Like I said, 3, power of 3. Let's see. Okay, again, reversed. We have a 7. 7 is a divine number. I always say it's the divine umbrella. Sometimes it's divine intervention. A lot of times it's divine interference. It's kind of like, no, but I wanted to go there. Wrong answer, wrong door. And puts, it may not necessarily feel divine, but it puts you on the right track. And again, it's one of those things that you look back on and you go, now I can see why. Now, the crown chakras are energy sources. There are, people talk mostly about the 7 main ones, but there's chakras all over your body. And there's even some chakras outside of your body, too. The crown chakra is a supernatural chakra. It is at the top. It is that beautiful transcendent, it's the violets, that beautiful type of energy there. And I look at it as, I look at it as the, almost like an escalator. The set of escalators going up and going down at the same, they're right next to each other. It's communication with your higher power. It's communication with whoever that is that communicates with you. Now, I do love the crown chakra when I'm doing Reiki and I'm working on, the chakra energies. I don't necessarily see them, but I can feel them. I can feel their colors. I can feel their whatever. And it feels like when I'm working on it, like cut crystal, the crown chakra especially. And you can almost hear it. Well, I can hear it, feel it hum when it's in a good place. So the crown chakra, connecting with higher power, and being in a good place, and basically there's a lot of spirituality energy here. Again, the Hanged Man is look beneath the surfaces. If it, don't believe things at face value. I'm really getting that. Things will turn out better than we even hoped. Again, connect with your higher power. Okay? Interesting stuff. Again, we have Mercury Retrograde. And yet, did I tell you this, that Mercury right now, I was reading somebody saying that Mercury is, and I'm doing this on what date? Friday the 6th, that it's unusually still right now. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's unusually still. Anyway, if we have that, we have Mercury, Jupiter. Interesting times that we live in. Okay. Take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I really appreciate that you do. It really helps keep me on, so I really thank you for that. Okay, why don't we, is there anything else I need to say? Why don't we start our videos now? Hello, my Libras. How are you? Are things balancing out for you? Maybe not, but maybe they are. And as Mercury goes retrograde, a lot of times, my Libra, that's when visitors come back to visit you from the past, and sometimes from the other dimension too. Many of my Libras have mysterious things happen during Mercury retrograde. Let's see what we have. Higher power. What does my Libras need to know for this week? As Mercury goes retrograde and Jupiter goes into Aries. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards are face down. First 2 are reversed. Strong stuff. Oh, I want to hear your stories. First card. 5 of Gabriel. Okay, 5s are a little bit challenging. There's a little bit of a, kind of a change energy, change. Positive, negative. Gabriel is our fire energy. It is our Leo Sagittarius. It's also our Aries. There is, the 5, okay, passionate, burning, very determined energy. This is a very challenging energy. This could kind of try to throw you off of your equilibrium. This could really just where you want to pull your hair a little bit. Breathe through it. Breathe through this, okay? Because this is something that you definitely can handle. This has a lot of busy energy with it. This is like, people putting a lot of demands on you, wanting to take your energy because, you do have a lot of these, the energy vampires around you. You do have people, maybe, like I said, on that 10th, maybe it's already started. People trying to come back into your business, trying to come back into your space, trying to talk with you, trying to pull you out into their problems too. There's a lot of drama happening with this 5 of Gabriel. And the thing is, it's kind of, like I see you just kind of going, enough is enough. Breathe through it. Just breathe through it, my Libras. You got this. You definitely got this. The energies are just really trying to push and pull you. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Next card, reversed, is the 8 of Ariel. So, part of this could be because you do good work. So 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Ariel is our earth energy. Taurus, we're in Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, money, job, career. So part of this could be, they're pushing and pulling because you do such good work. Or this could be something totally different. This could be work-life balance, that, your work is demanding more of you. The people at home are demanding more of you too. The 8 of Ariel is really about, there's some promotion energy here. There's a little more money here. There's also this energy that's saying, really there's also a real big, I'm feeling a real commitment to doing what it takes to make your money. And also being recognized for that. So this could be where maybe you want to focus on, like I said, getting your work done, getting paid, getting things wrapped up, and others are trying to just, keep you off kilter, drama, pulling hair. You're doing really a good job, being recognized, good work. How are these two mixing together? Where you think that this should be a wonderful week with the work. And, it's like, wow, it's always, have you ever noticed that when work is doing really well, family kind of sucks. And when family's doing really well, then work sucks. And this is kind of one of those times where it's just not necessarily as balanced as you'd like. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. And your last card here is peace. Ooh. Peace. Okay. 5, 8, 1, 3. 1, new beginnings. 10, transition. 3 is the power of 3, celebration, creativity added together becomes a 4, stability, organization, leadership. Peace is that good old death card. Something has to stop. Like I said, enough is enough. Something has to end in order for something to start again. A lot of people don't like the death card. To me, it's really a very beautiful card because, a pregnancy ends and you go through labor. The labor ends, you give birth. and then the birth, begins, a new life begins then too. But it's not without its growing pains. It's not without its challenges in itself. So this is a week of, like I said, we got that family, work, kind of not necessarily, something has to give, something has to end. There has to be some choices with whatever it is. Is work ending? Is something with the family ending? Again, not saying that it is, not saying that it isn't. These are choices that you will always make, but something ends. And what I love about this one is it basically says, be at peace. So, Archangel Azrael, angel of death, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So let go and let God. Release it. Maybe all this drama is because you've been holding on so much, Let's see what the guardian angels have to say. Guardian angels, what do you have to say for my Libras? What do you have to say? This is a major arcana. This has big energy here. My Libras, like I said, this is a transitional card. Not always easy, but really something better comes this way, okay? Here we go. Guardian angels. The Two of Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel. Oops, not the guardian angels, but we will read this one and we'll pull the guardian angels. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So there is people involved with this, and that you will have to make some sort of a decision, and it's going to be bold, it's going to be uncomfortable. But now, guardian angels, what do my guardian angels have to say for my Libras? Here we go. So interesting with that too. I don't believe that, I don't believe in coincidences, and it must have been a reason that message needed to come out. Here we go. Guardian angels, what do you have for my Libras? This one now is reversed. Four of thought. So we have that four energy, stability, leadership, organization. Thought is air energy, your energy. Gemini, Mercury in Gemini, and also Aquarius. Yeah, what is it? Saturn's in Aquarius. So anyway, spend time in nature. So this is basically telling you to chill back a little bit. Take some time. Let your mind rest a little bit. Take a break. Especially from this drama. Spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice. Because over-analyzing the situation, my Libras don't do that, do they? Anyway, won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or small break to help you rejuvenate and be clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. Interesting with that too. And I would meditate. I would make this before I made any of my choices. I would step back, connect with nature, listen. Remember the introduction has all of those hidden energies there. I think that has a lot to do with you. Okay, let's see what we have for my Libras. What would be helpful for my Libras? Reversed. Citrine. I love citrine. Wealth. Oh, we can't have too much of that. Enhanced career prospects. Self-esteem. Manifestation. So interesting stuff for my Libras. Interesting. Tell me what that's all about, please. Okay, my Libras, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Libras, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.